day 70 on NoFap, and I'll be honest, the last 2 months have been brutal, been so difficult. I've just been in such a dense, depressive state. It just feels so shit every day. There's a lot of sadness in me, there's a lot of shame, and it's all connected to the addiction that I've had for the last 30 years of my life. It started when I was a child. And it's really heavy shit. This is the third week that I've been in therapy, which before this sort of stuff, well, I had a bit of a superior, I can't even say that word. What is it when you have a superiority complex? So I kind of felt like doing therapy was kind of below me. I had this my ego was just fucking out of control. Kind of just felt like I never needed it because I would do a lot of holistic stuff. But I'm starting to realise that it's really helped me with shame, the shame that I was carrying, and I've really noticed that I've been suppressed. I've been suppressing a lot of my feelings for so long, and it was really necessary for me to be able to speak. It helped me so much to speak out all of my fears and all the shame connected to the masturbation addiction, to sexual fetish that I developed when I was in my teens, and that was all linked to when the physical abuse started, because I started masturbating really young, about 6 to 8, and that's when all the physical abuse started. I was getting nosebleeds and I was wetting the bed and rah. It was really intense, and by me talking out all of the hidden secrets, if you like, which is they say that what shame is held in silence, but for me talking out to a counsellor and them just listening to me with no judgment or anything, no shaming, has been really powerful. And while I've had the counselling, I'm also living with a friend who's a really good friend who is going through similar stuff. And so every week I'd see the counsellor. I'm able to like talk about stuff with her, and that's brought up other stuff. And then you start to realise that all the dots connect. So when I developed a sexual fetish when I was like 12, 13, it was all linked to the physical abuse that started 6 to 8, and a lot of stuff that was happening in family life at the time. So yeah, it's been a lot. It's a lot of stuff. It doesn't feel great, just waking up is it just fills me with anxiety. Like, going to sleep is the escape, but waking up is just, you don't know where you're going to go during the day. I'm just so pleased that I've got my friend here so we can just chat, but it's just, there's nothing going on in my life like right now. I don't currently have a job. I have got one lined up, but it keeps getting pushed back. So it's not all that bad, but it's just there's just a gap of nothingness. Nothing interests me. Got no willpower at all. No want to do anything to get creative. It's like just. Actually, I tell a lie. I have wrote a song about. I did write a song about 3 weeks ago, actually. But even in the process of doing that, it's shit. But I should say that is a bit of creativity, so I need to give myself a little bit of credit. But it's hard to give yourself credit when you feel this low. But yeah, that's day 70 on this NoFap semen retention journey, which I'm taking on because I've had an addiction for 30 years. Just over 30 years. So yeah, it's nothing. There's no change. I'm not getting any benefits. just yet. I'm not feeling any benefits. Okay, so when I say that, my anxiety's been really high since like January, or just before then, like December, and that's come down a bit. There's a little bit of creativity coming through. I just recently wanted to bring all my YouTube videos and stuff together, and put everything in one place, because I didn't really want to mix this NoFap stuff with my music stuff that I used to do, but I just thought, fuck it, like this is also a part of me, you know. But that was quite scary for me because I'd like to separate everything and hide behind masks and stuff like that. So yeah, I think the therapy is helping me a lot. It's really shown me how I find it hard to express, and I have suppressed. I think a lot of that is to do also with my sexuality, being gay and being black, and having that African influence is really where it's kind of, you know, condemned in, especially where I'm from. I'm Ghanaian, and just the shame that comes with that. And I just think it's just difficult. It's fucking tough. It's a fucking challenge, you know. Just not being accepted, or people not being forthcoming. You know, being black or mixed race, and being gay is really difficult, because you're always skirting around the truth. You're always having to lie, or scared of just expressing, you know, what you really expressing, just who you're attracted to, or just being you is fucking tough. But yeah, therapy is helping me out a lot to just realize how much I have suppressed myself, and so I'm trying to be as real and as authentic as I can in these videos, and I will let you know if anything's changed. And one thing I was going to say is that, you know, this is something that has plagued my life, most of my life, and it's affected every aspect of my life unconsciously, you know. I haven't been conscious of it. It's just been something that's been shelved in the back, but it's affected my relationships, friendship relationships, not being able to be fully authentic, actual dating relationships. You know, if anything, I've had more of a relationship with guys online through, you know, all the sexual stuff than actually in person. It's affected my whole life in everything, even my creativity. Even though I have been creative, but it does affect that, you know. It affects all aspects, finances, the lot. You know, I feel like everything's connected, and it's just I'm doing 8 months. I've got to do 8 months of kind of like celibacy, just on this NoFap journey. No masturbation, no porn, no ejaculation, no feeding into fantasy, no feeding into sexual fetish. It all has to end. So yeah, and it's just, I was told that the first 3 months of when you really commit to doing something are excruciating, and if it is, it's not easy. It's not easy. But anyway, peace out and blessings to all. And yeah, I'll keep you posted. Next video will be up when I hit 90 days.